live on Twitch. Yay. Awesome.
Hear your cat every time.
Yeah.
You want more treats? I just gave him like 5 treats.
It's so crazy.
Can't stand it that his daddy's playing a game. Pay attention to me.
Fucking turn around.
I'll have you up here. Say hi to everyone. Of course, you're not.
It's just dead silence.
Pretty much.
Yeah. What if it answered in perfect English?
You said he's a Siamese, right?
No, he's a ginger.
Oh, he's a ginger.
Yep.
Oh, my wife's got a big flame point.
I used to have a Japanese bobtail. Really cool. I can always tell when my cat gets really, really happy and excited about things because he'll vibrate his tail back and forth.
Yeah. Do you just have the one?
Just the one. I've considered potentially trying to get another one. He grew up with a sister, but then the sister started bullying him, and so that's how I ended up with him. But I think if I were to get like a kitten, he'd probably be better with that than his sister.
Yeah, he would. But then you have 2 cats and more to clean in the cat pan and all that stuff.
I mean the feeder is an automatic feeder and stuff now, so that's pretty easy to litter box. I could get one of the automatic ones. I do worry that he gets lonely though.
Well, they don't really get lonely as long as he's got you around. He's not going to care. But it might mellow him out a little bit. I noticed that when we got our big male cat, we got him a little kitten female, and he just loved her. Unfortunately, she only lived for about 4 years, and then she got cancer and died.
That's pretty much what happened to my last cat. I think it came on pretty quickly, but he ended up getting some sort of stomach cancer or something around there to where he couldn't eat or anything. So we ended up having to put him down.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it sucks.
yeah,
But you got to do it.
yeah, you get to the point where they can't eat or anything, and it's it's a hard decision to make, but ultimately it's the best one.
That's what happened to the little female. She couldn't eat anymore. It's like, fuck, I have to put her down. See, the drinking bug is still there.
Uh-oh.
You gotta put it on the floor to get it.
Oh, that bug. I thought you were talking about the one where you can't drink.
No, I can drink, but I have to put it on the floor to do it.
That's slightly better than the issue I had a while back. Where you're drinking, you instantly pass out.
That patch didn't fix it. course, they probably don't know about it, but whatever.
They might not. Their new triage thing is like if they don't get enough votes for it, they may never see it.
All right, so you want me to take this M2?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
I'm calling it up.
Thank you for following.
Is it just going to be the 3 of us tonight?
I'm hoping that we get more. Surely Pugsley is going to be on here. Pugsley was the one that was trying to convince me to put the stuff in there for about the raffle stuff. So I would hope at the very least Pugsley hops on.
All right, well, that's coming up. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
All right. I am currently in the jump tunnel.
I'm jumping to Seraphim.
All right.
I'm jumping in my ship and getting out of orbit.
Are you down on Orison?
Yeah, my home base.
It wasn't such a pain in the butt to get to the hangar.
That's not that bad, really. Well, it's a lot better than it was.
I suppose that's true.
It used to be a real royal pain in the ass. I would never stay here. And once they fix it, it's like, I love it. It doesn't take that long to get out of orbit.
Well, it depends on the
Orbit's
ship.
one thing. Yeah, orbit's one
Depends
thing.
on the ship.
For me, it's just getting to the hangar sometimes.
I don't ever have a problem with that. I just don't like pyro. It's a shithole.
It is.
I don't mind going there and fighting. That's fine. I don't want to stay there though. I don't want that. I want my own board.
Yeah, I've only done it right now because it's great for the contested zones and the fact that like everything is at the space station, so it's like being at Seraphim and a main planet at the same time.
I made my home there the last patch, and I won't do it again.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I am there. It's because of convenience. Now to get some fuel, which probably requires me to land and then pull my ship back up. And
Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Because fuck this game. I was surprised that's persisted for like 3 patches now.
Alright, we'll see how this works out.
It looks like Pyro Gateway is still busted as far as calling the hangar.
Oh, is that where you're at?
I just got out of the jump gate. Oh, I'm not even close enough yet. The hell? Close I gotta be. Apparently I have to be right on top of it. I will say, at least the one nice thing about over here at Crusader is I don't have to jump enough to have to continue to refuel my ship.
Yeah, it's a lot better as far as closeness and all that stuff, convenience.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it going to give it to me without having to go through a much trouble? Survey says... Nope. Oh, that reminds me. I think the 890 jump mission is back in here as well.
Really?
I think so. At least it was during the PTU.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Well, where the hell's... Sheesh.
One of these days, I'll get my new NVIDIA card and I'll be able to drown that out.
There it is. All right.
Next stop.
Aerospace. All systems online.
I might just record whatever we get up to.
Well, that's fine.
but I'm in my talon. I will be right back.
I
Okay.
need to see if Kelstar's in my friends list. I'm gonna check. Hold on. I need to add you, bro.
Might wait till they get back.
I don't know if I can go down that far. Will it go down to K's?
If they're in the party, you should be able to do it from the party.
Where's the party one?
In the
Oh.
chats, if you go to the
in the
party, you
chat.
should see him on the right.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest if it works.
Shields online.
See if he's there. Friends. It's not in friends, right? It's
You should show up under friends. Well, yeah, comms, and then you'd go to the party.
where's the party? I don't see that. Members, manage, pending, friends, and channel.
Should be in the channels.
Party, there it is. How come you guys aren't listed though? Members. Oh, there he is. There, I got him. All right, let's send him a friends thing. Gosh dang it. Stop. All right, I sent a friend request.
All right.
Let's balance the power now. Let's do that. Power to weapons. Guns.
All the weapons.
Well, with this new patch, you now have control of 4 guns on this thing instead of just 2.
That's right.
So I've got 2 size 5s and 2 size 4s.
I'm curious to see how well it fights.
I'm sure it'll fight good. It's just going to maneuver like a dog.
Well, that'll be fine for the bigger ships. In fact, you might actually be nice to have for the bigger ships now.
You're going to have to try this beer, bro. Carlsberg Premium Elephant Pilsner. Okay?
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on.
I found a good local brewery, too, up there by Solvang. They sell it. It's called Viking Red. It's a really good beer. But it's locally brewed.
You said Carlsberg Elephant, right?
Carlsberg Premium Elephant Pilsner.
That's a strong pilsner.
It's good, bro. It's made in Denmark.
I'll have to try that. I enjoy a whole host of beers, so a good pilsner sounds good. The only beers that I could say that I would prefer not to drink if I have another option would be like the standard American beers like Miller, Bud Light, Coors, that kind of stuff. Like, give me a good
Absolute
local
ribbon.
craft beer. I'll take an IPA. I'll take a Belgian triple. I'll take a wit beer.
Yeah. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The category of sour beers, that's a whole other story. That's a special kind of day right there if I'm going to get one of those. Because I've had some that are as tart as like unsweetened lemonade.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Some of them can be pretty good, but you have to be in a mood to drink one of those.
A mood. You gotta be in a mood.
Well, yeah, it's like you have to be in a very sour mood.
So I guess Mr. Prefect his dump is taking too long. He's not gonna make it back.
I don't know. May have to call for support or something.
He's not gonna make it.